Hello everybody, this is Sherry Shine from Sherika Originals Handcrafted Gifts. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how easy it is to make a pair of hoop earrings. We're going to be using a very easy to use wire. This wire is aluminum wire. It's 12 gauge, and 12 gauge wires is kind of fat. Aluminum wire is a soft wire, and that's what makes it so easy to use, especially for a beginner. Okay, so we're going to cut 2 lengths of wire. In fact, we're going to cut about 12 inches to give us lots of wire to work with. So we'll cut a length about 12 inches long to start. So we take our 3-in-1 cutters and we cut. The cutter is way back, so you put it toward the back and then you just cut it same way you would do scissors. Okay, so we have our long length of wire. So now we want to straighten the wire, and when you make earrings, you want both of them to be the same. In many cases, sometimes you intentionally make them different, but for our purposes today, we're going to make the earrings the same. So because it's easier to do this, I've developed a method for my hoop earrings to make them both at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold the wire in half, as close as we can get to half. So we're going to fold it like this, and then we're going to pinch it close together. In fact, I'm going to use my pliers to see if I can see if it'll help me pinch them together. Okay, so, all right. So now, okay, you see on this end, it's not quite the same, so I'm gonna cut it. Again, we use our cutters, and they are, so I'm gonna cut that very end off. Okay, so now for the size of the earring, we're going to use this little round thing. You can use anything that's round, a dowel or anything. This is just what I happen to have. We're going to place this where we want our midpoint to be. Oops, slippery. We're gonna put this on our wire where we want our midpoint to be. And then we're just gonna fold, we're gonna push the wire up. Hopefully you can see that I am pushing the wire up to meet. Can you see it from that angle? Okay, as you can see, we have, and while we have it there, we're gonna make sure that it forms perfectly. So there, you can see we have our hoop already. All right, so we're gonna remove our shaper, and at this point, we're going to cut. We're going to separate. So we're going to use our cutters again, and cut the wire. Now we have 2 pieces that are shaped the same. All right. Now, so we're going to straighten out this part that's bent. So we have that one straight. Gonna straighten this one because this is where we cut it and it's bent. So we're gonna straighten that out. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use the round part of the cutter to make a loop. Now you're gonna make this loop, it's gonna be a U shape. So we're gonna put the white, let's see, how can you see that the wire, I want the wire to be even. And then I'm going to turn it in to make a loop. So we're gonna turn the wire in that way, this way, to make a loop. And you may have to reposition your pliers to get them. So you can see we have a loop here. All right, the next thing we want to do with this loop is we want to turn it out. So we want to take it and turn it toward, I'm going to turn it up toward me, that part of the loop. I want the loop to turn up toward me. Okay, there. Now, I'm straightening it. I'm going to open it up just a little bit because I want this second part of the second loop, second part of the earring to go inside the loop. So let me open it up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm pushing it there. I'm going to push it up a little bit because I want to make a second loop. So I'm pulling this up a little bit. So that gives me, let's see, that's about 3/4 of an inch that I have, and that's about right. So first I'm going to secure this. I'm going to close this loop back. Now, I'm going to make another loop. I'm going to go forward this way. So I'm going to take it and roll it. I'm putting it the same way with it's right there. And now I'm going to go forward with it. I'm going to go forward, 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 all the way down. I'm repositioning, going all the way down. I'm going to go just inside to that meet. Okay. All right. That's, believe it or not, that's one. Now let's do the same thing on this side. All right, we're going to form our first loop, and we're going to go ahead and turn this one away from us so we won't have to turn it twice. So we're going to position it, then we're going to loop it away. Going to not close it all the way either. So okay, we have it hooked but not closed. So now we want the second part to go inside the hook that we have here. All right. Now, now we're going to push the wire up a little bit until it's about a 3/4 of an inch out. And if you see I'm losing my shape there, so I'm going to put my shape back in here so I'll be able to reshape that before it gets too much out of whack. I'm pushing it down. So I'm just gonna push it back down around so I maintain my shape. All right, now I'm gonna push this back out to about 3/4 of an inch and have to do a little reshaping with my hand to make sure that we still have that teardrop shape that we want. Okay. Still trying to make sure that it's the same size. Okay, we're pretty close. We're pretty close to being the same size. All right, so now we're gonna take our pliers again, and we're going to pull this loop. I have it pulled out a little bit too far. We're going to pull this loop forward. Going to go forward, 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 all the way down till we meet. Make sure that it connects. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. This one looks a little bit wonky. Let's straighten it up a little bit. Still not straight. So as you can see, you can play with it a little bit. And that's the great thing about this wire being soft and forgiving. Okay, so I'm gonna make that straight. I'm gonna close my loop here. Closing this loop all the way. You see I'm squeezing it until it's secured. Checking my shape again. I'm always checking my shape to make sure that the shape is right. Okay. All right. Now all we have to do is we have to put the ear hooks on. So our ear hooks are here. These ear hooks are silver and we're working with gold, so we're going to say this is a mixed metal look. There were lots of rules that you had to follow, but when you're doing art, you don't have to follow the rules. That's what I like about art jewelry. You don't have to match. You don't have to follow the rules. It's what you want to do. It's what you feel like doing. It's what you like. So here we are. I'm going to turn these two. And working with ear hooks, there's always this little loop. Now, what we want to do is we want to open this loop, but we don't open it out. We twist it sideways. If you open it out, it won't close all the way. So what we do is we put our pliers on and we just twist it open. See how I twisted it open? Now it's open, and all we need to do is I don't have it open enough, so I will twist it a little bit more open and put my, come on, open. Okay, and now to close it, I twist it back. I twist it back. So there, we have one hoop earring. Sherry, remember to stay in the frame. I'm going to do the same thing here. Take my pliers, and I'm going to twist it open. You can see it's open now. I'm going to put my earring onto the ear hook and twist it back in place to close it. There we are. One gorgeous pair of ear hooks, hoop earrings. All right, there we are. For more tutorials, subscribe and hit the like and share button. See you next time.